We were just walking around and we came across the longest moving walkway in the world. I don't really know exactly how long it is, but it's always steadily going up, and as it turns out, it's actually a well-known local attraction. Everyone comes here to check it out, to ride on it. But in fact, as we found out, it's not really the longest because it's not one continuous walkway. So it's not like you just get on and ride it all the way to the end. There are intentional breaks in between the sections, most likely so that if they ever need to repair a particular section, they have that option available to them. So it's not one solid piece. By the way, I just realized the people of Hong Kong must have listened to my requests, because in Turkey, I asked them to move the moving walkways from the subway out onto the street because it was impossible to walk up the hills. And look, the people of Hong Kong actually did it. You know, the incline here is pretty steep. Even just standing, you can feel it in your legs. It's fine. You can admire all the different shops, but the whole thing has a bit of like a Chinese ghetto vibe. It's got character, as they say, you know, or maybe genuine and authentic is the word. Look at that building. It's completely in the traditional Chinese style. You can clearly see it right from the travelator as you are slowly going up. So a little fact about the Chinese. I did a bit of a tourist blunder here. Well, I stood on this side. Naturally, as everywhere, people walk on this side. So you can stand here and people will pass you on the right or left, whoever's in a hurry. And I stood on the left side and was filming. There was no one in front of me. I kept filming and filming, probably for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then I just turn around and behind me there's a Chinese guy and a crowd, a whole line. And none of them even asked me to move or to let them pass. No one sighed, no one did anything at all. They just stood there waiting for me to finish filming. Alright, so we've taken the travelator up. I don't know, I don't think this was the very top because the travelator kept going further up. It's just that we have a spot marked here and we want to go to a cafe. We've come out into this huge grand plaza. It's all in a European style. It's kind of empty and there's a food court over here, I think. And something else. We should go check it out. It turns out this is a historical and cultural center. It's the perfect place to get to know the history and culture here. But for some reason, right, it was a British colony. So of course everything is going to look more European than Chinese. Well, you can already see traces of Chinese culture in the roofs here. But still, these streets feel very European. To be honest, it kind of reminds me of New Holland in St. Petersburg, you know, that kind of mix, plus the historic buildings too. We still can't find the coffee shop because for some reason, well, Google Maps works here, but the pin keeps jumping around all over the place. Basically, we decided to turn on Google VR. It shows you exactly where to go with arrows because we can't seem to find it at the moment, right now. It really feels as though you could film a movie here, film perhaps about a prison or a concentration camp. It's very atmospheric. People are just sitting here in a circle. One chair is taken by a rock for some reason. Well, there you go. 2 chairs are taken by rocks. It turns out this place used to be a prison. We came here and walked around inside. There are many exhibitions going on. If you can hear it, this is one of them where stones are rotating. Of course, we don't understand what it symbolizes, but at the same time, there's this oppressive music playing, and it creates this oppressive feeling inside. But it's like it really captures the atmosphere of a prison or something like that. I also sometimes hang my tripod on my pocket, and it's like I'm a warden walking around with a warden's baton. It's really funny. So we were looking for this coffee shop, but we actually happened to discover this truly amazing place. With a really cool exhibition. It's a former prison that's been converted into an art space with a museum and all that. It's really cool. And you know, I have an idea now for the Kresty prison. The one in St. Petersburg that was closed down is for sale for 1 billion. So go ahead, buy it and turn it into a creative space.
Only one underneath the fire, jumping up and down. Dancing under my project.
So this is why they call Hong Kong Little New York. It's like, judging from the movies, you know, it's some kind of Brighton Beach or something. It really does look like New York in some places, honestly. I don't actually know what this is, but this is just their storefront. There's a ladder and a toilet. Let's just go in and take a look. Oh, like...
Hello.
Oh, hello. A bar?
Yeah.
Oh, so...
Unfortunately, we're full right now.
Oh, okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Anyway, it turned out to be a bar and they're closed for now. Well, it's a cool spot.
If you ever find yourself walking down Wellington Street in central Hong Kong, you should definitely check this place out. They make handmade dumplings here, and these very dumplings earned them a mention in the Michelin Guide. Even though the restaurant's interior is extremely simple, we're talking plain white walls, basic tables, there's really nothing remarkable about the place inside or out. And price-wise, it's the perfect balance of taste and quality. On average, a portion of dumplings will run you somewhere between 70 and 90 Hong Kong dollars. And you can also order some soup or noodles, which will cost you somewhere from 60 to 100 Hong Kong dollars.
Hey!
That's Bruce Lee.
Andre found a Rambo record.
It's the Rambo film soundtrack, part 2. We're just walking around and we realize that you just don't see this concentration of businesses on one little street anywhere else. Here, every square meter is some kind of shop. Every spare corner is also a shop or a little restaurant or something else. Basically, there's just so much of everything here. The Chinese really live, well, the people of Hong Kong, they really live in abundance. The main street here, Nathan. And shops, everything's beautiful, palm trees. And right here, there's a building. It's just some kind of slum, like the monster building. There's a monster building here, and we probably won't go there now, but this is pretty much what it looks like. You've probably wondered what the weather is like in Hong Kong. At first, we weren't so lucky. We arrived, it was a bit chilly, and we were like, well, all right, okay. Warmer than a Russian winter. Right now, I'm just walking around outside in shorts, boots, and a comfortable sweater, and it's about 18 to 20 degrees Celsius outside. There's absolutely no wind. It feels really warm and pleasant.
I can't tell. Are those pigeons singing or something? am I sometimes scared?
Look at this. Someone's got their whole dashboard covered in toys. I don't know if you can see it through the glass or not. The entire dashboard is just full of toys. We've made it to the K11 Musea shopping center, and what can I say? This place is basically a museum. It's actually connected to a museum, which is also called K11. You can come here to see the museum's exhibition, or just walk around the shopping center in general, because the shopping center itself already looks like a museum. The only thing is, it's all boutiques and designer stores here. You won't find any mass market brands. But just look, right at the entrance here. There's some kind of exhibit. I don't get it at all, but it looks really cool. We've come to a museum. This is quite a space. There are shops here too. And a gallery too. You know, here in China, there's some kind of craze for these bags with little animals on them, or even shaped like an animal. Both adults and kids walk around with them. I wonder if this would ever catch on in Russia. Okay, and move your hand. Anya, you know, that actually looks really good on you. Yeah, they walk around with them just like that. It's considered really fashionable here. They ask if it's a cool egg, and if you even need it. It's a bit of a pun. For some reason, it's customary here not to put price tags on things in the stores. I mean, in a lot of the stores, there are no price tags, especially in this shopping mall. So you have to go and ask a sales associate, a consultant, how much something costs every single time. It's a bit inconvenient, but on the other hand, they're not pushy here. I mean, you can go up and ask, and they won't stand over your shoulder trying to suggest other things. Check out how they've actually designed and styled the elevators here. I mean, these are all elevators. Like, you simply come up to the book and choose if you want to go up or down. You just press the button. Well, this elevator isn't working right now. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, this elevator is just like in the movies. Ding dong, ding dong.
So long story short, we got here. It said it was open until 10. But it turns out apparently the mall is open till 10, but all the stores close at 9. And well, this is what's happening right now. It's honestly a real bummer because unfortunately we're completely out of time. We simply don't have another day when we can come back here to this place and try again.
Alright, so today's expenses turned out like this. As is tradition, I'll remind you that all the final calculations for the Hong Kong trip will be in the very last video, so be sure to watch it. And as for today, the biggest impressions, of course, were from the former prison that was also turned into an art space. And when I was talking about the M+ space, saying that even if you don't get art, it's still worth a visit, well, it's the exact same situation here. Even if you're, not into that, even if it might make you a bit uncomfortable, this place is still worth visiting because it creates this kind of atmosphere where you're like, well, you arrive and all these views, they're a little unsettling, but at the same time, for some reason, it feels pleasant to be there and there's a certain calmness. There are also restaurants and coffee shops and so on where you can just sit, have a coffee, walk around, look at the exhibitions they have there. The most interesting thing is that you get to this place on these escalators. It's not actually just one, it's a network of escalators and travelators, and it's the longest in the world. And you get this cool feeling, you're like, well, there's nothing else like this in the world. I'm standing here right now and nowhere else do you have the chance to stand and ride on this escalator. And of course, in the evening, there's this feeling. I always say that cities look different during the day and at night. It's like they're two completely different cities. And Hong Kong, well, is obviously no exception. During the day, we went to the waterfront, to the Avenue of Stars, and everything looks, well, very colorful, very beautiful. But at night, it's like a completely different city. Totally different colors, a totally different atmosphere. Someone's playing music, some some kind of laser show, something's happening, and that feeling is just completely different. That's why you absolutely have to make time to walk around the city, both in the evening and in the morning, to soak in all these colors and to experience the city's beauty to its fullest. And so I'll see you in the next one.